Do you want to just explain a little bit what global dignity is?
So, this session is called the Global Dignity Session. And this is a very important global value, but I think a very important One Young World value. Because it's about the right of every single human being, the right of every single human being to live a dignified life.
So it gives me absolute enormous pleasure to introduce to you the three people who are going to be running the next session. Now, they are fellow YGLs of mine, and YGLs are the young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. Now, I know to you guys, you look at us and go, but you're not young. How can you be young global leaders? But to the other older people in the world, they think we're young, and then we look at you in the same way that they look at us. But they've created this amazing movement all about global dignity. And there are three of them with us today here. The first one is His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway. He's a humanitarian and goodwill ambassador for the UN. He founded the Crown Prince and Princess Humanitarian Fund, which actually supports some terrific programs around the world benefiting young people. He's a young global leader, as I said, and he's also one of the creators and founders of the Global Dignity Movement. I'll actually introduce all three, and then they'll come up on stage and lead the Global Dignity session. The next person is Professor Pekka Himanen. He is the youngest ever qualified doctor and physician in Finland. He qualified at the age of 20 in 1994. He co-authored a fantastic book about the information society and the welfare state, and he's a young global leader. And then last, but by no means least, is John Bryant. Probably one of the best ways of introducing John is that a couple of weeks ago when President Clinton came to address the young global leaders, he walked into the room and gave John an enormous hug. So he's obviously doing and done something right. He's an entrepreneur and a philanthropist. He created Operation Hope, which is actually America's first non-profit social investment banking organization. And he's vice chairman of President Obama's Council on Financial Literacy. So it's a huge honor for us to have them here today. If you could welcome them up to the stage, please.